Hey Flosstube, it's Kerry and Stitches. It's Friday the 30th of August, and this is video number 52. Welcome to my channel, especially if you're new. It's great to have you with me. Thank you for coming back if you've been here more than once. It's great to have you all along with me on my stitching journey. So let's just get end of the school summer holidays now. Kids go back to school next week. What else has happened? Yeah, that's about it really. There you go. It's just been a kind of, I've had the last fortnight, like last week off work. It's been lovely, 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 lovely. So a bit of extra stitching time, and yeah, it's just been nice just to have no schedule. It's always a joy. So having said that, though, we've had a crazy busy few days, and I'm recording this at like 9 PM, so it is what it is. I am going to fly through my stitching because yeah, I want to get back to my stitching. So yes, I've got lots of shout outs to do, and I want to say a big thank you to everyone who's gone over and subscribed to Lot's video. She is over the moon with her subscriber numbers. She set herself a target of 20 and she's more than doubled that now, so she is just and big thank yous to Sarah and to Christine for their shout outs for her channel. It certainly benefited me too, so thank you very much, and welcome if that's how you found me. So I have notes, let's crack on. So what have I finished? I did another It's You I Like, a bit different there. Is that It's You in focus? I don't know, I can't see. There we go, that's just DMC. One of my prompts for one of the groups I'm in, for Cheryl's group, I needed to stitch 100 stitches in black floss. It's 129. There we go. So that was that. Whips. I have worked a bit on Main Street. I folded the wrong way. There we go. So with building houses, I've got a tree in there and building houses. I know what's going in the window, and I've got a small couple of motifs that I want to design for it, and I'm thinking about the bottom border because I think I might do a kind of Vonna sort of style thing. Vonna did an alternative border for it where she put Main Street in the top, so I'm thinking I'm doing vines under the to each side, and then the middle one having Stars Hollow in a similar font to this kind of Vonna one. What else have I worked on? I've been doing my 30 minutes a day on something to put behind it. There we go. 30 minutes a day on Red House Sampler by Heart and Hand. I've got a tiny bit of border left to do and fill in the windows. Oh, and smoke coming out the chimney, and I need to order the bird button, but that'll have to wait for another day. So I haven't done my 30 today. I haven't picked up a needle. I picked up a needle today, but I haven't done this, so I shall be stitching that shortly, and that'll be a finish today. So I can certainly accomplish that in 30 minutes. I needed to stitch on Where There Are Bees for another challenge. And actually I have another challenge with this next week as well, which is something with an insect. So there we go. So Where There Are Bees, Prairie Schooler, stitched on a fabric and I don't know what. Oh, Red House is stitched on 35 count raw linen by Zweigart, and that is Judgery Designs Jack-o'-lantern, which was a fabric of the month a couple of years ago. So that's Where There Are Bees. So I'm, just over the halfway point. I still would like this to be a finish this year. It's one of my Stitch 9 pieces, so I still have 4 out of my Stitch 9s to do. Main Street is one of them. That's nearly done. That's another. The Cityscape. I love it. I still love it, but I love others more. Or I think because of Main Street being houses and stuff. Whenever I need to stitch houses and stuff, I tend to gravitate towards Main Street rather than the cityscape, so I think that's kind of why it gets pushed down the list. I stitched on Needle Stars and I didn't want to burn it. I actually really enjoyed my stitching. There are so many mistakes, but quite frankly I just don't care. The fabric is horrible. I totally agree with Sam, my needle, what she said in her video, that she was just having an awful time with the fabric, and basically her tolerance level was about an hour each time she stitched on it, and I completely agree. I can see some mistakes in this, and I'm past caring, quite frankly. It'll look fine. It wouldn't win any awards, but you know, let's be a little bit. There we go. So that's where I'm at. So I finished the second row of words and did the dance bit, and yet there were counting errors. It's usually just half a stitch out, but it is what it is. I still love the design, and I'm too far in now to restart it. And to be honest, I get a bit bloody minded about these things, and I wouldn't. So that's just me though. And I will chart was sat on this footstool. So I put in just over 500 stitches in that this last week or so. It's in my shell bag. Main Street's in a bag by Metzger. All the project bags out today. That's not true. I've got a couple still in the other thing. What else did I stitch on? In my bag from Samantha Crafting Between Stitches is Alice's Mad Plant by Bendy Stitchy Designs, and I'm not sure if I had this last time when it came in. I ordered mine from Motifs by Handed Australia. Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did, even though I didn't link the shop. So my plan was to, this is a gift, so there we have a finish. Look at that, how fantastic is that? I love this, just beyond words. The frame is a cheap frame from Tiger, it cost me £1. Cost me more to buy the bobbly stuff. Pom-pom trim, there we go. So with some pom-pom trim around the edge, I took out the glass and it's actually just mounted straight onto, I did put in some white paper behind it and just mounted it straight in so it can stand up. And this is stitched with, oh, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I went with, I didn't use all the call for, I used a lot of the call for. So I changed whichever the DMC words work for. This Mo Self Loss that I got from Sarah in our swap. The potion bottle and the other the darker blues are Topaz Blue by Weeks, and the red is Aztec Red by Weeks. Everything else is as called for. I'll show it again. I love this. I think it's wonderful. Yeah, the blue frame was from Tiger. And again, I really love it. Sorry. Look at that. It's not bad for me. I mean, I've only had the chart 2 weeks and completely stitched it and FFO'd it. And it'll be gifted within about 3 weeks, 2 weeks. I stitched it on Mother's Day limited edition by Jodrey Designs. It's a 32 count Murano opalescent. I still have half a piece left. So, what else? Okay, I'm going to run my list. Let's have a quick look. Stitching time. I didn't bring that in. So plans. I'm going to work on stitching time. I can't even say it. I didn't even bring that in. That's the Country Cottage Needleworks design. I am going to do a little bit of work on Jack Frost. So I need to do this for several prompts in the groups I'm in. So that is basically where I'm at the moment, Jack Frost. So, but this one's really good for, works for colours and triangles and all sorts of stuff. So let's have a think, look what it works. So I can get it for, yeah, I think I've got 3 or 4 prompts that I'm going to use that for in Cheryl's group. So it's in my Diana bag. See, it's all the project bags. My haul, so the last part of the Jack Frost Tree Farm came in with the fabric from Peakside. So that series is done. I just better get on with stitching it. I also have Cross Stitch Crazy, and I will try and do a flip through of that and just upload that as a separate video, or it'll be on my next video. So there's that. What else? Oh, Great Biscornu Swap. Yeah, did that. Forgot about that. It's because I've not written it down anywhere. I'm useless without a list. Great Biscornu Swap. I swapped with Sarah, who is Our Stitching Kingdom on YouTube. I'll link her channel below, and so I'm going to look at the time, the clock. I'll insert a video of what I made and sent Sarah here, and then I'll straight after that will be another video of what I Hey friends, so this is the swap parcel I've put together for Sarah, Our Stitching Kingdom on YouTube. It's part of the Great Biscornu swap, and the theme was my favourite holiday or vacation. So we've got a tote bag and needles from the Millforge Needle Museum, along with a pencil box that I've filled to make a travel case. Okay. A London pen, because if you were going to have a holiday to England, I bet you'd visit London. A Worcester tea towel and some postcards. What else we got? Chromatic Alchemy fabric. A big pile of Cadbury's and some
fish and chips.
Crisps. Well, savoury snacks called fish and chips, because it's very traditional to have fish and chips on the seafront if you go to the seaside in England. So we thought those were a bit of fun, because we guessed real fish and chips probably wouldn't travel very well. And then just a little tin with beads and buttons and whatnot in for biscornu making. Okay. A sea glass needle minder, which is the sea glass is from, that's on a Durham postcard. The sea glass is from Seaham Beach in the northeast of England. It's a place we love to visit a lot. The glass is washed up on the beach from an old bottle factory that was there 100 years ago. And then finally, to my makes, we have got oh, Kerry, come along. Scissor fob, thank you lot. The scissor fob, the little charm at the bottom is actually made with friendly plastic, and I thought it kind of reminded me of a sunset. And then we've got an It's You I Like, backed with some anchor fabric, which I really think is really cute. A full-sized one this time, no less. And lastly, obviously, is the biscornu. It's a design I came up with myself, with beach huts and lighthouses on, and with a sun in the middle, and finished off with a little flower charm.
And it's not a flower charm, it's a fish. It's
a fish charm. Well done, Lottie. See, it's early, I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm hoping Sarah's going to, oh, I know, did I say big pile of Cadbury's? Because if you're going to send a parcel from England, you've got to send Cadbury's. So I'm hoping Sarah will really like this, and I'm looking forward to getting my swap parcel too. We also put together a little parcel for Sarah's daughter, and Stitch A Lot will talk you through that. Back to the regular video. Bye! Hey Flosstube, so this is my swap parcel from Sarah for the Great Biscornu swap. Sarah is Our Stitching Kingdom on Flosstube and Lady Sailor on Instagram. So I'm going to save the biscornu to last because it's lovely, and I'm going to keep you all in suspense and run through what Sarah sent. The theme for this time was holidays, so Sarah went with a kind of relaxation kind of theme. So let me jump in. So a couple of face masks. Look out for an Instagram photo of Lottie and I trying those out. It's really cool little tropical pouch, which is going to be perfect for a new travel project one. Full of lovely threads. So let me show you what I got. So 3 Mo Sale. I've not had any Mo Sale before, so that's exciting. Jelly Bean, Seafoam and Cinna. Some Gloriana, 3 in here, and this is the dark one is Federal Blue, Fresh Snow and Northern Lights. That's twice I've blanked on that name now. There was also a Gloriana Pashmina thread, which is in, so Pashmina is the Cashmere Silk blend, and this one is in Bellflower. And a Soy Silk from the Pure palette in Bayou. So lots of lovely thread to try there. I've never had Gloriana or Mo Sale, so that's fun. Looking forward to trying those. Sarah sent me some glass beads. She knows my love of beads, and these were some really cool little glass fish. Like a little glass sweet, and then this lovely wooden carved flower. Some Utah sea salt, which is really cool. So Sarah sent me a message explaining the history, so I'm looking forward to reading up more about that. And Utah truffle bars. I'm going to share. So suppose I better share. She's also fed my love of Gilmore Girls. So sent me this fun notebook. I love stationery. Gilmore Girls stationery too. Luke's Diner keyring and pin badge, and also a dragonfly hotel keyring, key fob. It's cool. Love those. Sarah was kind enough to include Lottie in the swap parcel, sent her some diamond dot kits, some tags and a notebook, which is already in use. It was all wrapped in this tissue paper, which just reminds me of deck chairs on the beach. So I don't know whether that was intentional or not, but that was perfect. Lovely little note in the card, which is my shirt. And last but not by no means least, the biscornu. And look at the colours on this. How glorious is this? It's so vibrant, with flip-flops and hibiscus and sea turtles and waves. And on the bottom we've got palm trees and the sun. So absolutely love it. And it's all stitched together with a rainbow thread. So this is, I love this, super cool. Will be very soon in my summer basket. So thank you once again, Sarah. This swap parcel has been so much fun to do, and I'm looking forward to seeing your reaction when you get yours. So it's currently winging its way across the pond as we speak. So hopefully by the time this video goes up next week, Sarah will have received her parcel, and yeah, so, and it definitely is winging its way across the pond, because I checked the tracking about an hour ago and it had said leaving Heathrow. So there we go. So back to the regularly scheduled programming. Thanks very much. Received from Sarah, so that's been lovely to have those this last week. Lottie, Sarah's daughter, and Lottie, kind of with mum's helps, had a little exchange as well. And what Sarah and Alice sent for Lottie, and what we sent to Alice are all in Lottie's videos. So she's going to have a Flosstube up at some point over the weekend, I'm guessing. So yeah, those are my, so those videos should be in there now. And shout outs. I have watched so much Flosstube this week, being off work. It's been lovely, wonderful. I think I've got 3 or 4 left to watch, and I've watched loads of new people. So I am going to shout out a load of new people, and this has also come as part of the Common Threaded Stitcher. I realise I haven't done my prompt for today. So that's been really good fun by Kerry Quilting. So shout outs go as follows. Simple and Best Stitching, Kerry, she's got a few videos out, very sweet, designs her own patterns. Blue Horse, Yellow Cow, oh, Linda is wonderful. love her to bits already, and her daughter Sarah, oh, can't say enough things about them. They are fantastic. Love those. Another new Flosstuber, obviously Linda Blue Horse Yellow Cow is not new. I'm just a bit behind with that one. Forensic Flosser Holly, she's a new Flosstuber. She's got a couple of videos out. She's lovely. Go and watch her. All sort of big variety of patterns. So grateful. Daleen, where have I been? She is just an absolute joy. Everybody's like, oh, you know, you hear everybody saying Daleen, absolute joy, and you're like, okay, yeah. She's an absolute joy. Yes. Roladex Stitches Carla, she's just moved to Japan with her family for her husband's job, and she's got some great projects. I love her Satsuma Street finishes. Check her out. Another new Flosstuber who I came across via Leo Noel Aviatrix Stitcher, and it's her friend Katie, and that's Notes from the Traill. That'll be linked below. And everybody's talking about this Flosstuber. Maximum Cross Stitch Power Hour with Ellen Reed of the Crash Test Dummies. That's pretty awesome. And her videos are fantastic too. I'm looking forward to her next video when she gets back off the road. I'm going to shout out Stitch a Lot again because it's my video and I'm going to big her up in any way I can. So my son also has a video. He does gaming videos. He's Terracraft and some numbers, 1385, something like that. I don't know, 3185. I don't know. It's 4 numbers. It's got a 3 in it. So we're a proper YouTubing family. Not to be confused with the YouTubing family. Anyway, it's late. I'm gone a bit rambly. So I will link all of those people below, as well as Sarah. Big shout out to Christine for all the lovely things she said about Lottie. Thank you very much. And Elena B's recorded another video. That was fun. I saw that, I was like, yes. So I've watched that. She's wonderful. So I should have brought my Christine bag in to hug, but I didn't. So it's a joke. The Elena now I have to say. Yeah. So I'm not going to do any giveaways this week. Normal service will resume, complete with flip throughs and everything in my next video, which will be my Flosstube anniversary. It will be the beginning of my 3rd year. So crazy to believe that somebody who hates having her photograph taken and all that kind of stuff has stuck out for 52 videos on what will be my 53rd video. So I'm so thankful to have all of you who have supported me, especially some of you who've been with me from the start, and I'm looking at you, Shannon, so thank you ever so much. Stitchy Shannon 85. Crikey, there's gonna be a lot of links. There's a new Flosstube collaboration coming out this Sunday, focus on favourite fabrics, and I was lucky enough to be asked by Cheryl to take part, so please check those out on Sunday. Anything else? I'm gonna go with no. So that's pretty much it for now. I don't go back to work till next Tuesday, so I am just going to spend my entire rest of this time just stitching as much as I can, because that's what we all love, isn't it? So have a great week, fortnight, friends, and take care and happy stitching. Thanks for watching my channel. Thank you for all the lovely comments you leave me, for the likes and the subscriptions. It really does mean a lot, and it makes it all worthwhile. Happy stitching!